at the Rees car park, about to go on an adventure up the road on my mountain bike until that runs out, then up the Rees, over into the Dart, then over into the Joe to explore some new areas. Bike 1, 4-wheel drive, 0, Rees Valley 1. End of biking, time for some walking up the track, that way. Heading up towards Shelter Rock Hut. Bring it on. Day number 2, let's leave Shelter Rock Hut. Resettle. So I'm just stopping here for some breakfast. Around there you can see, looking into the Dart and Snowy Creek, which is a real cool creek. Just having some breakfast, and yeah, so I got up, had a muesli bar and a drink of water, and then my usual thing is just get a few hours walking in and then stop for breakfast. That way you can kind of get going, you're not sitting around cold. Whoa! The sun! The best nuclear reactor in the solar system. What a beautiful place to be. So this is just on the restart track and the mountains at the head of the Dart. Way down to Daly's Flat, Upper Dart up there, Daly's Flat, Lower Dart down there, and I plan to go up that ridge there. I can't do that, it's way too hard. Bridge across the mighty Dart. Daly's hut down there. And I'm going up there and up that way, up to the Margaret Burn and then up towards Seal Coal. So today's getting on, 10 to 5, so only a couple of hours of light more, so hopefully I can make it to above the bush line to the campsite when it's dark. Finally up in the real country, below Seal Coal, which is somewhere up there. So yeah, just valley's been full of clag, so I got up in the morning and sort of trudged up here. A bit uninspiring in the cloud, but once you're above it, it's amazing. So this here's the Margaret Burn. I think it's Albert Peak. Yeah, that's Margaret Burn. Around here we have the peaks of the Barrier Range, which are the peaks I'm going to walk over. So Seal Coal is just up there, and I'm going to walk up there and along through these glaciers and along the tops. Then over the other side into, I think it's called the Derivation Ice Plateau. So, you know, you can see there's quite a few crevasses up there, but at least at this time of year it's all pretty obvious what the problem is. My main concern is actually going to be really hard water ice, because I've got a lightweight pair of alloy crampons, and even that real hard water ice is no fun. So I'm hoping it's had a fall of snow, a bit softer. I'm going to head up there and along the tops on this stunning day. Work it out. Right, walking along the crest of the barrier range, absolutely horrific conditions, great cramponing, not a breath of wind behind me. Somewhere over there you can see aspiring, Mount Lydia and things, Victoria Ice Plateau. Round over here you can see Tutico. And soon I'm going to be able to see into the Joe, which is the exciting part of the goal. Tricky. That snow over there, it's really hard, too hard for my setup, so I'm going to try and sneak up through these bluffs and along this side here. Time's ticking on, and I'm going a bit slower than I thought, so what I'd hoped, I think what the best route is to go around the east side of Mount Stevenson, which is the peak there, go around here, and then you can cut down onto these glaciers here. But going around that side just wasn't safe enough for me, so instead I've gone around the northern side, which was alright, but the problem is you've got lots of this real shitty glass, sort of real hard, unforgiving ice. So it's a lot of crampons off, scramble along some rock. It's quite slow going, and you can see the shade here. It's got a lot, there's snow on the rock, which makes this side quite unsafe. So I'm going to try and get down to the glacier and then whip through that wee cold there, and then hopefully be on the derivation ice plateau. In the derivation ice plateau, so I just came over that saddle there, and the ice plateau is this big wonderful area behind me. So what I plan to do is check out that slope on Mount Gates where the glacier drains off derivation plateau to see whether it's a route down, but looking at it from here it looks pretty marginal. And if you're going to try it, I think it's more important, you'd want to try it from below, not from above. So yeah, behind me you can see Thunder Ridge and the peaks which form the head of the Olivine Ice Plateau. So on the other side of that's Olivine Ice Plateau. Around here you can see that triangular thing's aspiring, and then the peaks and the Victoria Ice Plateau and the Snowball and so that's looking down into the Joe. It's getting dark, so ideally I'll make it down a bit further. I'd really like to get down to the river flats, but not sure. Might need a bivvy up here, or bivvy. I'm better than bivvying, I've got a tent. Right, I'm in a bit of a pickle. So I've come down there, I came down the rock to the right. The ice, as you can see, is real hard late season ice. Not very nice, and my problem is that on the map this is marked as, the contours suggest it's easy travel on sort of glaciated country, but if you look down there it's just choss, and this is your classic dangerous situation where people get themselves killed and they get stressed and they keep on trying to go down, and I just think it's too dangerous, it's not worth it. So what I'm going to have to do is go climb back up this way and basically climb over the top of that, so an extra probably 200 vertical meters for the day, but it's better to be late than to be dead. I think it's easier going back up than down. So I've just come through that tunnel, And now I've got that to contend with, which hopefully leads me somewhere. I think I found a way down that lot there somewhere, and hopefully I'll camp on that spur down there. So maybe another half an hour of travel, then dark, and that'll be enough for the day. So, day number 3. So that's where I tried to come down and didn't really work. So instead I went over that lump there and came down there. So yeah, steep country. Lots of places things can go wrong. So yesterday I traversed that ridge up there, like that point up above my head is Mount Stevenson and things. So I think there is a simpler way to get down here, which I came a couple of years ago. In the Joe, an incredibly dramatic place. So that's the head of the Joe. I've just come down through that lot somewhere. No, that lot. See, there's a lot of vertical in here, and down there's the Joe where I'm going. In the Joe, one of the most remote, and inaccessible valleys in New Zealand. You know, it's interesting, I haven't seen a single native animal here. I haven't seen a kea, rock wren, pipit, but I have seen chamois, I've seen paradise ducks, I've seen the footprints of possum, what I think is possums. So it's a wilderness area, which makes me think that the concept is a bit too much So, this afternoon's mission is to try and establish a new route up into there. So this is the valley that drains the Victoria glacier, and to my knowledge there's no route up there yet, so I'm going to have a look. Where I've come from, head of the Joe. Up there is the route up to O'Leary Pass, and up that horrid lot is where I've got to go. Leatherwood and men stuff. This next couple of hours is going to be hard work. Well, it's all getting a bit adventurous. So I'd hoped to traverse across these ledges and just whip below that Icefall and around to the Marion Plateau, but it's not looking too easy. I've only got another 2 hours of light, so I'll go a bit closer and check it out, but yeah, maybe a bit more of an adventure than I really have planned. Not looking good. Covered in rock hard ice. Rock hard water ice. So, a new day. So yesterday I was shut down by pretty mean water ice around that tongue of that glacier, and it really just got too serious for me to think it was worthwhile. So today I'm going to try going up that gully and get around the other side of this peak. That's somewhere over there. And failing that, I'm going to have to walk all the way back down into the valley and then back up the other side to O'Leary Pass. It's probably only a kilometre away. I've probably got to drop a vertical kilometre and come back up a vertical kilometre to get to it. So hopefully this works. Up on the shoulder of Mount Victoria, O'Leary Pass there, head of the Joe, and then the big peaks on the border between the Joe and the Olivine Ice Plateau, so Climax and Destiny things. So managed to get up here. Hopefully I can make it from here to the Marion Plateau and go home via Key Dome Ridge. If not, I've got one hell of a big downhill back down there, then all the way back up to O'Leary Pass. So it's the next half hour is going to be make or break. So far so good. Marion Ice Plateau, the Victoria Icefall, O'Leary Coal over there. So Mount Victoria. So hopefully I can get down these gravel ledges below me and onto the glacier, then up to that coal there. Made it! New route out the head of the Joe. Now this is a bit of a problem. A massive big schrund. Hopefully I can sneak through up here somewhere. Right, I'm getting there. So I managed to come off with Mount Victoria over there, and I managed to sneak around and onto the Marion Ice Plateau and up the Snowball Glacier to here. There's actually quite big crevasses on the way, which is quite surprising. So over there is the Joe and Yarrawatta, and round this side, that's Mount Lydia behind me, is the Whitbourne. And this here is the Ferrier Glacier, so I'm going to wander down this towards Key Dome down there and then drop into the Dart. Over this way there's the Dart with Dart Hut just up there, the Dart Valley, and around here is the Whitbourne. That's where I'm going to get down into. Whitbourne Valley, lovely spot. A sign from back in the good old days. The Whitbourne used to be considered a real sort of jewel in the crown, I suppose, of this area, and there used to be a swing bridge and there used to be a good track and it was an easy walk, but now that's all gone, which is, you know, it's fine for someone like me who can easily get through here, but it's sad for everyone who misses it and isn't so capable. And I'm very grateful to the people who left the cruise tape markers. It did help. Thanks. Time to cross the Dart, which fortunately at this time of year is quite small. Down the Rees, stayed last night at Dart Hut, left at about 4 AM. Lucky there's one person in the hut who actually knew where the Joe was, Hooray! My bike's still here. There's a lovely view as well. So that's it, mission completed, back at the car. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, a 5-day adventure into the Joe, and I hope that inspires people to get out and go to these more radical places.